The amount of investment choice can be overwhelming and for some people completely off-putting. As there are thousands of funds and various strategies, it's a bit like deciding which of the many boxes of cereal to have for breakfast. A way to narrow down the investment options is to consider which of the main asset classes you would like to invest in. These are groups of investments that have similar characteristics. In the investment world, the main three are shares, bonds, and property. So let's take each one in turn. So with shares, you're buying a stake in a company such as Amazon or Vodafone. You can invest in shares directly via an investment platform like II, but most people prefer to outsource the decision making to a professional investor by buying a fund or investment trust, or alternatively, track the performance of a particular stock market through an index fund or an exchange traded fund, an ETF. With so-called equity funds, which invest in shares, there are various options. Some invest in regions like the UK, US and Europe, as well as more exotic areas of emerging markets and the Asia Pacific. There are also global funds which can invest anywhere they want, although most tend to stick to developed markets. Next is bonds. So bonds, they're issued by companies and governments. Investors who buy bonds are lending their money to a company or a government for a fixed period of time, and along the way, they're paid interest. At the end of the term, investors receive their money back, providing the company or government hasn't fallen into financial difficulty. Bond funds, managed by the pros, come in various guises, but the ones which achieve valuable diversification are those that invest in any bond type, such as strategic bond funds. And thirdly, property. When it comes to property funds, there are two types. Those that physically buy property, such as warehouses and offices, and those that invest in the shares of property companies that are listed on the stock market. Having a mixture of the three main asset classes helps keep your portfolio diversified and finances healthy, just like having a proper balanced diet.